everyone! This is my wife.
This is my wife.
This is our sunny boy.
Hello!
And today we're having panini press.
Yes.
Bean soup and mushroom. And those are
Potato and
pancakes.
mushrooms pancakes.
Potato mushroom pancakes.
Mushroom pancakes. So, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Pick a place and there we'll go. Walk this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul. But that's me. What about you?
And welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. So let's dig in. This is, I think, mine. I place inside jalapeno peppers for myself, but not for them.
There is salami,
Bologna.
and I have feta cheese. Ariel has regular cheese, and you have
provolone.
and you have provolone and some spicy
jalapeno.
stuff and jalapeno.
Can I have
And this is hot pepper.
What would you like, sweetie?
hot pepper paste?
Just a sec, just
Hot
a
pepper
sec.
paste. Oh.
Oops.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, because I don't want to touch it too much, you know. I want it to be fresh.
Sorry.
Is it
Come on,
clean?
Jiggy. Yeah. What do you want?
Let's put it on the plate.
And we have here regular yogurt, just to add to the soup a
switch.
little bit instead of sour cream, because you know
I
what?
want a spoon for the...
We love our yogurt. Actually. This is my favorite yogurt.
And I'll just put some of this inside.
Okay. Okay. I have a problem? No, I don't.
What's your problem?
I was this one. I was spoon.
Ah,
So yeah, now it's
we
after
should use a fork. I think it will be probably easier. I'm not sure.
after holidays. We are.
Yes.
You know, everything, there is so much tension builds up to the holidays, and you know, to do stuff and to, you know, and all the going somewhere, gatherings and etc. etc.
Hustle and bustle. And I always joke that so much, you know, tension put into Christmas, you know. We should put this in the middle. You know, one day and you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. A lot of things. There you go. More central, I would say.
You don't really need this, huh?
No. And I always
So-
joke, Christmas should be like a week long. Like
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Like Hanukkah. 8-day-long celebration. You know what? If one day you don't gonna accomplish much, that's okay. You still have 7 more to go. 8 long days.
Because, one of my friend, that, they already turned off the lights quite a few days ago. Around a week ago. When we're recording this. And it's like right after Christmas. Actually,
No,
yeah, he said it on New Year's Eve. There.
Actually,
That was
most
at
of
his
people
house. A little bit.
get the lights off max New Year's Day.
I know.
Yeah.
A lot of
Meanwhile,
people.
we still have them on
Forever.
Oh yeah.
for 3 years now.
Yeah, our tree has been up. Our little tree has been up for 3 years. Ariel loves Christmas so
I loved
much.
it.
Then we just he wanted to keep the tree on, and we're like, okay, we'll just keep the tree on.
What do you think about the soup?
The soup is very good. The soup.
Soup. It's like,
That's a Russian way to say, like, darling soupy. Like, my favorite soupy, like, awesome soup. Like, in a sweet way. Cutie soupy. Cutie soup.
some people say that, Regina especially, but we all tend to infantilize words. But you have to remember, we speak another 3 languages. And in the language that we mostly speak, which is Russian mixed with a bit Hebrew, infantilize words, it's totally normal.
Oh, is that a bad thing that I do?
Apparently.
Oh.
But yeah, it's
I
totally,
like it.
totally normal, and I like it too. So
It's cute. I make up new words. How do you think Merriam-Webster dictionary got evolved? By people coming up with words, right?
we'll do actually.
We do. My precious word should be patented. Going straight into dictionary.
Like twerking that Miley Cyrus
There you go.
invented.
Sure. But I guess because she's Miley Cyrus, she gets the priority.
Probably.
Soup is nice.
Like it will be hysterical, it will be soupy at some point of time.
That'll be good. I like the soup.
You know what? It's a cold outside, and
yeah.
I really wanted some soup.
It's simple, straightforward, tomato soup. And I love the feta cheese inside the toast. The panini press. In Israel, actually, we call it toast.
I like it too.
They literally buy toast.
Yeah.
It will be fully loaded with stuff, obviously, like this one.
If you go to store,
Remember, we used to buy bagel toast.
bagel toast.
But it was bagel toast. You can add their olives, whatever, cheeses,
Smoked
corn, smoked salmon, tuna, whatever.
You know what would be my thing filled with? The smoked salmon.
No smoked salmon.
Maybe a little bit of tuna. Wow.
Yeah, it was for me to go to. I always ordered smoked salmon.
Yeah. She was insane. You know, in nursing school when we had our exams, we would go to university for the day of the exam. And you know, you don't sleep all night, you study, you know, last minutes packing all the important information in your head. And by the morning I felt really sick. I was like, the word food made me feel even worse. And so there's lots of people actually,
Most
they can't
of them.
eat, most of them. And then there's Victoria. She's heading to cafeteria, buying this bagel toast, well, bagel panini press, I guess, in translation to English. And it's packed with smoked salmon and it's toasted and the smell just like...
Wonderful.
Not,
Wafting out of my...
not in the morning.
And
Seriously,
everyone sent me in the corner.
she would go out, eat it away from all of us. We couldn't take it. It was just so awful.
Frankly, for me, it was my 5 minutes of come together from all the buzz that you girls made. Like, those girls,
But
they made buzz in the morning, like, oh, this, I don't remember that, I don't have this, I will going to fail, I'm not going to fail, and all of this.
I'd stay away from that as well, actually. I don't go into discussions.
I actually eat food in tests.
No,
Actually, I
you
enjoy to do
didn't go
that.
into discussion after you,
Not
if
before.
you did right or not
I didn't
right
talk
some
much
questions.
before. I was just...
Oh, you did talk much before. You. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Can
Maybe,
I have napkins, please?
Sure.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, those one.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Maybe you're right. Maybe I felt like don't know anything before, but after I didn't
After
talk,
she
because
didn't
after
talk.
they discussed the questions, how did they answer, and that's the moment I go.
Thank you, Hanya.
That's the moments I went into hiding, and I would just not discuss how I answered, what I answered, and why did I answer that.
Yeah, but before she really wanted to, and when you think about this, and can you remind me of that? And I needed my 5 minutes of, serenity
Solitude.
before the test,
Yeah,
and
exams are not my favorite. But on the other hand, you feel sick if you don't eat.
Yeah, no, I totally legit need it, but...
You're one of those people.
Yeah,
But now, mind you, years after, before we fly
we need to eat all
for a long day, you taught me and Ariel to eat something. Well, he was okay. You just told him he needs to eat, not to feel sick. But you trained me,
Yeah,
sort of speaking.
because it's like it's exactly what it is. You already
I need to eat, otherwise it gets even worse. If you don't eat for hours and
It's also
hours.
good with me that I'm not really that picky. I don't even mind getting something from home and just bringing it. Maybe like a
That's
simple, maybe like a simple vegetable sandwich. No,
exactly.
no meat at all.
If we can, I always bring some type of sandwich or just small carrots
Or
in the
sometimes
bed
you
or
buy
something.
some type of small sandwich.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, it depends.
You know what? I really love the soup.
Soup is great. Did you like the soup?
You know what? I defrost. I by mistake made too much mixed beans. Cooked too much mixed beans. And I defrost package of mixed beans.
No.
It's my homemade.
Can I?
Yeah, definitely. It's sprouted mixed beans.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, can of diced tomatoes, a little bit of this one, a little bit of tomato paste, a little bit of water, couple. I had big mushrooms, so about 3 big mushrooms goes in, some spice, and that's it.
How did we switch from holidays to exams? We always do that.
Somehow.
But yeah, but we definitely enjoyed the holidays. Actually, this year we did Christmas Eve and then Christmas, so it kind of prolonged it somewhat.
Yeah.
But it's still not enough. I feel like it needs to be longer.
I think all the joyful times needs to be longer.
Yeah, exactly.
I think if you plan to have, you know, Christmas, blah blah blah, I think it's put so much tension that I hear a lot of moms, oh, I planned, I did, I made, and etc, but my son or my daughter or was too tired, overwhelmed, and they screamed most of the day.
Ungrateful.
Ungrateful. Usually when the child is overwhelmed and etc, it seems like they lose it, and it seems like they're ungrateful, which I disagree.
And then
they
don't appreciate things. And that's the biggest thing as well.
Like sometimes habitants are exhausted.
And usually they didn't.
They're just out of it.
Exactly.
Doesn't
A lot
feel
of my
well or
friends
something.
enjoy what his father did. Just he was exhausted.
Or something, or didn't sleep well, was too excited, and all of this. I think the idea of 8 days, like Hanukkah,
relieves all the pressure.
Relieves all the pressure from
If
one.
you can go one day, you go to the next day.
Yeah, not every day you have to do a big whatever celebration. Just, you know, kind of, you have time. Actually,
for the food.
welcome.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay, cool. You actually, when you get too excited, you stop sleeping sometimes.
Yeah.
Like now you're better, but when you were little, you would get so excited you couldn't even sleep.
Yeah.
When you woke up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day, and you were just like
What are
buzzing.
you talking about? Only I think last year or
I said now.
Wait, couple of last years.
Yeah.
I sleep before we're going to trip.
True.
It took me years and years and years. I never could get to sleep. You know what?
You always.
Before.
I pass out. I don't sleep.
You are going to sleep. You always did. But I was so buzzing before every trip that I slept always for 2 hours before any trip. You remember? It always happens to me.
I sleep a bit more.
I'm actually decent.
Often we're actually packing last minute arrangements. And then it's like, oh man, I really want to go sleep, but I can't because
but even if not,
we didn't do this, we didn't do that.
I'm decent. Sometimes I wake up a little bit earlier.
Wow, you're decent. Before you,
before I woke
you were
up at 3
buzzing.
a.m. every single
buzzing
time.
with us. So before we
No
something.
matter if it's evening or morning thing. Morning it actually helped.
When he was really little, we even didn't tell him that tomorrow is like he knew that there is hustle and bustle in the house, but we not actually
Told him because he would just go, whoa.
Now I'm okay. Sometimes I wake up a few hours early.
Yeah.
If it's a morning one, sometimes if it's like 12, I wake up at like 8.
Yeah, I know, you're doing so
and
much
that's
better.
early for me, but
I
still,
think
that's not that bad.
someone sits really. Yeah, now it's good, but I was buzzing. I was super excited. I couldn't sleep.
We all are. Sometimes when I'm super excited, I just pass out and go to sleep. That's what I do.
So yeah, I totally love the 3 days of
I like my Christmas suggestions for 3 days.
yeah, for 3 days of Christmas. I think it's so good.
No, 12. The song of 12 Days of Christmas. That should be it.
Yeah, but it's not like you're celebrating
On
it.
the 12th
And Boxing Day is not really
An issue in our
Christmas celebration, so.
What's Boxing Day? I don't like. I heard of it many times, but I never asked the.
It's the day after
what to
Christmas.
ask.
When
there
people
are lots
go
of-
and
go
return
shopping.
all the presents.
Return the presents and buy stuff that go on sale. Yeah. We did one time mistake when we came to Canada because we live in a small hotel room and we like, okay, you know, there's nothing happening. So we just went to the mall because Ariel was really, really tiny. And, you know, just to get him moving a little bit because he was just like, couldn't keep him in the little hotel room. And how much time can you spend in the lobby? So when they're on Boxing Day, oh my, well that was the biggest mistake. We could barely squeeze between tons of people. It was in Metrotown in Burnaby, BC. Oh.
And Boxing Day, it's equivalent of Black Friday-ish.
But they all have Boxing Day in US.
Do you have Boxing Day in US?
Of course they do.
Yes, I do.
Of course they do.
Do you have Boxing Day?
Of course they have
Oh,
Boxing
okay.
Except I think it might be on a little bit of a different date. That's one.
No, December 26th, Boxing Day.
Do you
Of
have
course.
Boxing Day?
Of course. Doesn't
Okay.
everybody have Boxing Day?
I'm not
No.
sure.
Everybody.
I'm not sure they have it. Do you have Boxing Day? I don't think so.
What?
I'm almost positive they don't. I think they have like Black Friday. I don't know. Let us
Is it
know.
Canadian?
I think so.
No.
I'm
No,
almost positive.
it's US. I think it's a different date. That's my
No, but
guess.
Boxing Day is always December 26th.
On
I'm sure.
Canada.
No, I'm sure it's... I'm
We
sure,
need to Google after this.
I'm sure there is. You know, sometimes you take things, but when you think about it, it's like, are you really sure about it?
No, I'm not sure about it.
I'm
So yeah,
certain.
it's like if you don't
That's
have it or
my
you're
guess.
not from United States or you don't know what it is, it's like days of big shopping or big, you know, lower prices usually, and you can get score deals and etc. Maybe.
But anyway, so it was so busy, we barely could squeeze in, and then we said we're never going
We're
to the
going
mall.
out.
And we never did.
Never did.
The next...
So Ariel even not sure what is Boxing Day because
Yeah,
it's
'cause
never
then-
an issue
yeah.
in our house.
The next 9 years we've been here, after that 1 year, we never even attempt to go to the mall on that day. But of course, we do like Black Friday and Canadian, whatever. They kind of fake it up. So I'm sure they took it from Americans.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Interesting. Anyway.
Okay, so thank you so very much for being with us.
Listen, yeah, thank you for joining us. It was interesting.
Yeah,
Sometimes you do brainstorming and you made you question your own knowledge or
Yeah.
or
Or lack
things
of
that
it.
you-
Lack of it.
or things that you think you know, suddenly you're not sure that you know it. Anyway, interesting.
So
Well, thank you for
so
being
very
with us
much.
and making us think.
And don't forget to subscribe, write us a comment, thumbs up us, and cheers.
Love and love. And remember, go towards your joy and do something fun every day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Boy.